Hello, we are back at the Eye live on Facebook at the Potato Expo, and this is going to be our final interview of the day. Thank you for being here. I am with Micah Eidem. He is an enterprise account manager for Trimble Incorporated, and you're going to be a part of a panel on Friday. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we're excited to be here. Trimble is, developing and expanding our presence within the farm management software space. We're excited to host a panel on Friday. I think it'll be an interesting conversation. It's generally about the intersection of farm management and the data that's associated with it. Also, all the information that's related to traceability and sustainability initiatives. And I think that's going to really perk up all people's ears about those types of topics. That's very important to the industry. It's important to consumers, and I think some growers will also really get a lot of insight about what's important to that aspect of those businesses.
Right, okay. And what I thought was really interesting, first, the title of your panel is very compelling, Ag Technology, Cultivated Approach for Managing a Jungle. And it says in here that you're going to discuss elements of a holistic technology strategy, which is a fairly modern word being used right now.
Yep.
So can you talk a little bit more about that and how that works with the growers that you're working with?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, there's a lot of disparate information, and making sense of it and not having to chase down different bits and pieces of it. So really as Trimble, we've taken an agnostic approach to whether it be equipment data, farm management data, agronomy information, mapping pieces, might be imagery and all other components that today's modern professional growers need to manage. And taking more of that approach from a holistic level of working with partners, integrating data sources, having partnerships where it relates to providing those key metrics that are important to the industry as well as to the consumers is all part of our integrated approach to farm activities and software initiatives.
Great. And so let's talk about the consumers. If consumers hear you talk about what you do, what benefit do they see?
Well, I think from a consumer level, they're not necessarily seeing the benefits, but I think when we go out to food service and restaurant industry, their customers are demanding more and more visibility into the supply chain, into what's happening, how their food is produced, how it was grown. Was it sustainable? What type of information, and where, even some of those questions like where did it come from?
Right, which we hear a lot nowadays.
Yeah, so Trimble isn't necessarily impacted, but really we're a player that provides technology and tools to equip the industry as well as production folks with that ability to connect that entire ecosystem together. Provide partnerships, provide links. Create unique ways of manipulating and doing the data sourcing, and really deliver on the needs of the industry. And really when you talk to millennials, and I've got young kids as well, it's very important for them to understand how that food is produced, and they ask a lot of those inquisitive questions, which is great, and I think will continue to drive our business and our industry forward.
Absolutely. So is there anything else you want to talk about or add?
No, I mean, I would encourage everybody to if they get a chance, to stop by on Friday morning. It's at 9 o'clock from 9 to 9:30. We'll be having a pretty active and dialogue and conversation about what it means and what this intersection of these different components means to the business. And if anybody else has questions, again, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us at trimble.com. Look under the agricultural software initiative, send your questions in, or please feel free to reach out at the booth if you're here at Potato Expo as well.
Great. Thank you, Micah. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And that's it for our interviews today at the Eye. We'll be back tomorrow.